Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're digging into a really fascinating question. What does it actually take to build real, meaningful connections online?
So let's start with a puzzle. Think about your own social media feed. What's the secret sauce that makes one nonprofit's post grab your attention and make you want to help while you scroll right past 100 others? Why that one?
You know, this is a huge challenge for nonprofits. They rely on support from people like us to get their work done. But in this massive sea of digital noise, just getting noticed can feel almost impossible.
I mean, you've got organizations doing absolutely incredible work. Think about groups focused on child education in India, for example. They are on the front lines, but they often face these major gaps in funding. They can't do it alone.
And you'd think, okay, social media is the perfect solution, right? It's low cost, it has a huge reach. But, as this research shows, it's not as simple as just posting updates. That's not enough to build the kind of relationships that actually lead to real support.
So, to figure this out, a team of researchers decided to become, well, digital detectives. They really wanted to get to the bottom of what truly drives people to connect with and support nonprofits online.
They use this really cool method called netnography. The easiest way to think about it is like digital anthropology. They basically immerse themselves in the online conversations, analyzing over 500 public comments on the social media pages of Indian NGOs to see what people were really saying.
So they were digging deep into the language, the emotions, the kinds of questions people were asking. And as they did, they started to uncover these hidden drivers, these patterns that were hiding in plain sight all along.
And check this out. What they found is pretty revealing. When they analyzed all those comments, what were the most frequent words? Children, work, great, education, and good. Right away, that gives us huge clues about what supporters really care about. It's the kids, it's the quality of the work, and it's the cause itself.
So, after all that digging, what did the analysis point to? Well, the investigation revealed that the secret isn't just one thing. It's actually a combination of two really powerful, interconnected forces.
Let's call them the heart and the head. The heart is all about those personal, emotional drivers, how something makes you feel. The head, on the other hand, is about the logical, organizational stuff, the facts. And here's the kicker. The research found you absolutely need to appeal to both to earn real support.
Okay, so that's the big idea. But let's break it down. What do the head and the heart actually look like when people are typing out comments and engaging online?
So the heart drivers. This is all about that gut-level human connection. It's that feeling of gratitude that makes you want to say thank you. It's the empathy that builds trust. And it's that desire to really understand a cause on a personal level. This is where the real bond is forged.
And this quote from the study just nails it. A comment like this isn't just polite words. You can feel the emotion, right? It shows that the supporter feels a genuine connection to the people doing the work and wants to cheer them on. That's the heart. Loud and clear.
Okay, so we've got the heart. Now let's switch gears to the head. This is the logical side of us kicking in. Supporters are smart. They want to see proof that their support, whether it's time or money, is actually making a difference. They're looking for accountability, performance, and transparency.
This comment right here is a perfect example of the head at work. This person is basically saying, I'm on board emotionally, but now I need the logical proof. They're doing their homework, asking for that transparency and accountability before they commit.
So here's a really crucial piece of the puzzle. Satisfying both the head and the heart is the first big step, but it doesn't automatically mean people will donate or volunteer. There's one more vital stage.
The research discovered that when you appeal to both the head and the heart, you create something called behavioral intention. It's a fancy term for a simple idea, the desire to help. It's that moment you think to yourself, you know what? I'd like to support this. That intention is the bridge between just being interested and actually doing something.
So creating that desire, that intention, that's half the battle. But the other half, and this is so important, is making it incredibly easy for people to act on it. It's the nonprofit's job to build a clear, simple bridge from that good intention to real-world impact.
Okay, so let's zoom out. What's the big picture here? Why does understanding this whole head and heart framework actually matter?
Well, it really boils down to the power of two.
just two fundamental forces. It's not one or the other, it's the combination that unlocks everything. You absolutely need the emotional pull of the heart to make people care, and you have to have the logical proof of the head to make them feel confident enough to act.
For any nonprofit out there trying to make the world a better place, this means building genuine relationships isn't just some nice-to-have marketing thing. It's the absolute foundation of their ability to survive and thrive. Because ultimately, all of this, the transparent communication, the accountability, the emotional connection, it all ladders up to one thing: trust. And in the world of doing good, trust is the real currency. It's what inspires people to give, to volunteer, and to contribute. And that leaves us with one final thought to really chew on. In an age that's so defined by our connections online, if the work we're doing isn't actively building trust, are we really building anything of lasting value at all?